puts me down. You got it tough. I've seen the toughest around. And I know, baby, just how you feel. You got to roll with the punches and get to what's real. Can't you see me standing here? I got my back against the wrecking machine. I ain't the worst that you've seen. Can't you see what I mean? Might as well jump, jump. Might as well jump.
Good morning, RolphRoad, and welcome to the I Can't Believe I'm Saying This season final of RolphRoad News. I'm Heidi, and I'm pumped.
I'm Ella, and I've been waiting this whole season to get behind these fancy desks to bring you the news. I've waited so long that I'm already in grade 7. That is true. I graduated last week. My mom has a photo on our fridge to prove it.
That's right, Ella. I mean, I don't know about the grade 7 part or the fridge part, but that's right, that we are finally hosting the final of RolphRoadNews. I'm Amina, and I'm ready to get our final show rolling.
We're broadcasting live from our state-of-the-art production studio, right here at Rolf Road Elementary School in Toronto, Canada. It's Wednesday, June 28th, and it's just 3 short days until summer vacation. Can't you feel the excitement, Ella?
Totally, Heidi, but you were so excited that you forgot to say it's day 5 on our schedule.
Nice save, Ella. That was a close one.
Every week we have brought you the latest school announcements, news segments produced by our talented students, reporters, and original content crafted by students like you.
Today is no different. To be honest, we have saved some of the juiciest segments for last. This week we've got exclusive interviews with our volleyball team. A look at videos made of kindergarten students and students reporters from last week. Massive leaf rally.
But that's not all. We'll also give you a behind-the-scenes look at the making of RolphRoadNews. Just wait until you see all of the magic that goes into making this show.
But before we jump into all that, here's our land acknowledgement brought to you by the cool cats in Miss Swan's class.
And remember, folks, stay on your feet for O Canada, performed by Mr. Whitaker's class. Good thing this is our last episode of this year because we have officially ran out of funny ways to introduce this class.
We recognize we're living, working, and playing on the lands of the Indigenous people. They were here first. The Mississaugas of the Nissanada, the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, and the Wendat lived, worked and played here long before us. We also recognize the enduring presence of Indigenous peoples on this land. You will do best to honor and respect their traditions.
Thank you, everyone. Now you know what to do. Sit down, cross your legs. Not like that. No, there you go. Well, it's close enough. It's time for some school breaking news. We got so many great stories. We're heading right into it today. The talented students in room 9 have been busy writing stories in a special part of their classroom called the Writing Corner. No reporter has been invited to see the Writing Corner. That is until now. Our student reporters, Lev and Ryan, were giving exclusive access to the Writing Corner and even spoke with a kindergarten student that has used this corner to write a beautiful love story. Take a look.
Today, we're going to be interviewing some of the youngest students at ROLPH ROAD about their stories. We headed to room 9 to interview Mr. Chauvin.
During ROLPH ROAD, we are interviewing three kindergartners and one teacher about their stories, and they're from room 9. Mr. Sauve, what gave you the idea to give your students the task of making stories and then putting them on flip?
So we got together and we made a sign that says the Reading Corner, which we use in our room. You won't see it today, but it gives them a way to express themselves and to show the stories that they write. And we can sit together as a group and we can all learn from each other's stories.
We wanted to see the students' opinions, but Mr. Chauvin's was great.
What do you like about Reader's Corner?
My name is Holly and I like writing. I love when people make me happy.
How did you feel when you heard you were going to make Reader's Corner?
Happy because I got to share my stories.
How did you contribute to Reader's Corner?
I helped by tying knots and painting.
What is your story?
Yake love story. The boy has a wonderful time. A new girl moves in his neighborhood, and they were not friends and began to fight. And then they began to be friends.
What did you enjoy about making the Reading Corner?
I like using the iPads to tell us stories.
What is your story?
Thankful. Every year when the first snow falls, we make thankful change. I am thankful for a heart that beats in every breath in and out. Good night, would I whisper, and thank you.
This is Ryan and Lev signing off. RolphRoadNews Toronto.
Wow, that was so romantic. If you enjoyed that last segment, just wait until you see this next one. Early this year, our girls volleyball team played their hearts out. I was on this team, and I will tell you that it was so much fun competing and learning a new sport with my friends. Were you on the girls volleyball team? Well, for the next 3 minutes, you will feel like you were. Reagan, Charlotte, and Claire have this story.
The co-ed volleyball team has been practicing since January, but why? We headed to the practices to find out.
My name is Mr. Edmonds, and I coach the volleyball team.
Why did you coach the volleyball team out of all the teams?
Well, I coach a lot of teams at Rolph. I coach the flag football team. I coach the softball team. But volleyball is one of my favorite sports to coach because it's not a sport that a lot of people play outside of school. So we can start with students who have, a lot to learn and who are really keen to learn. And we can see this just amazing progress over the year because they go from having very basic skills, and we eventually build our way up to having really high, fantastic skills, and we get to see a lot of growth over the season.
When did you start playing volleyball, and did you play in a league?
Well, like most students, I played a little bit in elementary school, and I played a little bit in high school. But like when I started playing was in university, and I played a little bit, and I kind of lost touch with it a little bit. But really, when I really started playing and really finding a passion for volleyball is when I started coaching. So I've coached volleyball for about 4 or 5 years now, and so yeah, that's been my experience with volleyball, is really getting into it over the past 4 or 5 years.
How do you feel about the outcome of the tournament we had?
Well, we had a lot of tournaments this year, and what I say to all my players is, it's not really about whether you win or whether you lose, right? In volleyball, weird things can happen. The ball can bounce off the ceiling in a weird spot. The ball could be tipped here or there. What I look for my players is, first of all, are they having fun? Which I think for all of our tournaments, I think we had 4 tournaments. I think all of them we could say we had a lot of fun. We're also looking for sportsmanship, which we like. And, if we start talking about the win-loss thing, it's more, are we having competitive games? So are we taking teams to 3 sets? Are we taking teams, are we being competitive? That's what the most fun part about these tournaments are. Okay.
Thank you.
This was very interesting to hear, but we wanted to learn more about co-ed volleyball, so we headed to Charlotte Monroe to ask more about her tournament.
Hello, Charlotte. Can we ask you a few questions today?
Sure.
Why did you join the volleyball team?
Well, I joined the volleyball team because it's always been a cool interest of mine, and I always wanted to try it. I didn't really have an opportunity to. So when I heard there was there's a volleyball team here at ROLPH, I tried out because it's always been a cool interest of mine, and I was really excited to.
That is great. Can I ask you another question?
Sure.
How were you feeling at the tournament?
I feel like it was a bunch of mixed emotions because when I get there, of course, you're excited, but then during the tournament, we weren't winning a lot of the games. But at the end of the day, I think it was a great experience, even though we didn't win. I think because I had a great time with my friends, my classmates, and the experience overall was really good.
That's great. Thank you for coming. Bye.
As you can see, the ROLPH ROAD co-ed volleyball team had a great season, and we hope they will too next year.
Megan Ford,
Charlotte Monroe,
and Claire Knight.
RolphRoadNews Toronto.
Where were you on May 10th? If you were watching the show right now, you were probably in a sea of blue and white cheering on our Big Leafs pep rally, reported by CBC, City TV, CP24, Breakfast Television. The Toronto Star, CTV, and TSN were all in our playground to cover our action.
Of all the media that were there were 2 fabulous reporters that stood out. Our very own Thomas and Rory from RolphRoadNews. It's time to take a look at their coverage of the rally.
The Leafs has been a major team of Toronto, but will they win this year? Let's find opinions from ROLPH ROAD.
Hi, what's your name?
My name's Maya.
I'm Gerasimos.
My name's Peter.
Who do you think your favorite player is?
My favorite player is Mitch Marner.
Who's your favorite hockey player?
I don't really have a favorite hockey player.
Who's your favorite hockey player?
My favorite current hockey player is Austin Matthews.
Do you think the Leafs are gonna come back?
I think we are gonna come back, yeah.
And what's the score prediction gonna be?
In my opinion, the Panthers are gonna be up, and then we're gonna come back at the end of the game.
What do you think the scoreboard will be tonight?
Hopefully, Leafs will come on top, so I'm saying 2-1.
Okay. Do you think the Leafs will make a comeback?
Hopefully.
So we got Matthews here and we got Tavares here. How many points do you think Matthews is scoring tonight?
So he's gonna get 4 goals and then 1 assist.
And Tavares?
Well, Tavares is all round player, so I'd say at least 3 points, 3 assists, 3 goals, maybe.
Final score prediction?
30-0.
Yeah, boy. At least, hopefully. Do you think they're gonna come back?
Yeah, they're gonna win in Game 7.
Yeah, surprise the world.
Yeah, because we just let them win the first 3 games so they can feel good about themselves.
Yeah,
for now.
but in reality,
We're just the best. Yeah.
All right, what is the best team in the NHL?
the Leafs.
Easy.
Thank you. Well, there you have it.
Hopefully the Leafs will win.
Go Leafs, go!
It's not easy being a RolphRoad News reporter. Fans of this show stop us on the monkey bars all the time and ask for our autographs. They also ask us questions about how this show is made, and I always tell these fans the same thing. I'm sorry, but you'll need to speak with my agent.
But today is different. For this first time, our reporter will take our behind the scenes of an exclusive look at how RolphRoad News is made by students every week. Anthea and Beatrice had the story.
Ever wonder how RolphRoad News is made?
Well, today you're going to find out.
By watching us take a look in our school's production studio.
Now let's get started. My name is Beatrice. I'm here in the production studio with the news hosts, Emily and Gabrielle. Please tell us your names and what are you doing right now? My name is Emily, and we're just preparing. We're just reading the script of the Chrome because the teleprompter's not ready yet.
And my name is Gabrielle, and we're trying to prepare and having rehearsals.
Oh, hi Beatrice. Thanks for asking. So this is sort of the setup. I don't know if you guys can get a shot of all the cool equipment that we've got here in the production studio thanks to the Home and School Association. So we've got this laptop right here. We can see a version of Emily and Gab on the screen. By using the green screen, it looks like they're in a fancy news studio. Over here, this thing's called the Stream Deck, and it's probably the coolest piece of equipment that we've got in the studio. It allows us to change what we see and hear on the screen. So I can switch to the opening credits. See how that just changed on the screen? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. We can switch to different views of the news desk, a close-up shot, a far-away shot, and I know what your next question is going to be.
So, what is that over there?
Mr. Edmonds, who controls this, and I can certainly tell you what you do, is show the script to the hosts, and they can look straight into a screen with the script. You can have the camera behind it or just under it, so while they're looking at the script, they're looking right at the camera. And the words that our hosts are saying actually come down on that screen. It's pretty cool, actually. There's 2 mirrors. And so the final thing I think that maybe the students at home or in their classrooms want to know about is how we do the sound and make it sound so crystal clear and professional here in the production studio. We've got this audio interface, it's this red box right here, and if you follow the cord, it actually goes from the computer into this box, down, and all the way into those fancy microphones on the stand where Gab and Emily are sitting. And so those are professional microphones. Everything sounds crisp and clear. And they're great because they don't pick up so much background noise, they just pick up what the hosts are saying. Okay.
I'm Anthea.
And I'm Beatrice.
Come back here for more amazing segments on RolphRoad News Toronto.
That's a wrap, folks. Before we wrap up, we want to say a big thank you to Home and School for funding the state-of-the-art production studio.
We also want to thank Mr. Cushman and Mr. Edmonds for working hard with us on this show each week. It's been a blast working together on RolphRoad News. Thank you to all the students, staff, and parents for helping us create content for the show or letting us stick microphones in our face.
And most of all, thank you to you, our audience, for tuning in each week. It's time to say goodbye for now, and it's time to start getting pumped up for our summer holidays. You have worked hard and you deserve it.
Wishing you an amazing summer from all of the student reporters here at RolphRoad News. Bye, legends. Legends, By Legends.
Yeah.
Oh.
I said Sea Legends, By
Are we
Legends.
done?
And you said By Legends, By Legends.
Sea Legends, By Legends.
By Legends, By